All right, guys. Well, welcome to this video. It is all about Teddy Bear Camp. We are sitting here with one of the deans of Teddy Bear Camp, Emily Willis, who is a veteran of many years of doing this program now. But we're gonna
5. This would be my
fi-
5th year.
fifth year. That's right. That's right. Yeah. So this video is going to be all about just unpacking in a few minutes what to expect at Teddy Bear Camp. So Emily, go ahead and kick it off. What is kind of the age group parameters for this event, and how does that work?
Teddy Bear Camp is for kids that are going into 1st and going into 2nd grade, the following fall from the summer that it is. So going into 1st and 2nd, but they have to also come with a parent or an adult that of their choice. So we've had lots of people that come with an aunt or uncle or grandparents, sometimes a family friend. A majority are parents, but again, it doesn't have to be. And so one of the main reasons for having this camp is, 1, it's super fun, but 2, it gives the kids a chance and parents to see what the camp is like, to spend one night in one of our cabins together and get to experience somewhat of a kind of typical schedule, if you will, for the rest of the weeks that we have as they get older, just in that short amount of time. And then I would say also it's a big way for parents to just have that one-on-one time. Some parents will bring a couple kids, but have that more dedicated time with their child doing all the things with us. And it's really cool that we get to do that and encourage conversation between the parents and kids of about Jesus and get to talk and sing together with kids that are the same age and parents. It's a really good time.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is like it's a 24-hour program.
Mhm.
They'll come in the afternoon, they'll stay the night, and be out the next day by 4 o'clock. But yeah, I love this event because it's really that first. A lot of times, the first experience that kids have coming to our camp,
Yeah.
seeing it and things like that. Maybe they've had older siblings come in the past or things like that, and they've seen it. But this is a really tailored program for that age group. So kind of real quick, just because this is a bit of a specific camp, let's address, like let's say a mom wants to bring a son. How does that kind of stuff work in this program specifically?
Yeah, so we have specific cabins that are for people that might be mother, daughter, grandmother, granddaughter, that we would call our female cabin. So we'll put as many people as we can to try to get the max amount of people we can for our event
Yeah,
into those cabins. But if you come as someone who is a mom and son or dad and daughter, we will give you your own individual cabin. We do have some people who come with friends, like, we've had several years where we've had a few dads and daughters all come as a friend group together and stay in a cabin, or some family units will choose to stay in a cabin if there's mixed gendered situation. Um, but if it's not the case, then you will get your own cabin
yeah.
space.
Now we do have limited facilities, so we can only do that so many times, which is
Right.
just fine. So we highly encourage that if you're in, especially one of those situations, that you register ASAP because those spaces
Mhm.
run out. So Emily, let's just kind of quickly um, walk through what a typical day might look like, or that 24-hour time period.
Yeah.
Just generally, what does that look like?
So typically we have check-in around 4. Or it will be at 4, and people come in, and we give some time to set up the cabin bunks, which is a really, I would say, significant part of the experience of getting your bed ready, getting your bag placed where it wants to be, kind of settling yourself when you get there, and then you can go roam around the camp and see all there is that you might be able to experience and ask any questions. One of the biggest things for the event, the 24-hour camp, is that we love to be asked questions about camp because this is very much a learning experience
Yeah,
for most of the people involved.
yeah,
Um, and so they do check in, and then we have dinner, and that is included in your registration.
yep.
All
All
the
your
meals.
meals, all the meals are included. Yep.
We typically do a chapel church service, however you would call that, and it's much more high energy than you would find at your typical church service,
Yeah.
even camp, I would say, because it's tailored to the first and second graders. It has a lot of activities,
Yeah.
and we have a lot of fun in that time together. And we talk about Jesus. We sing together. It is something they will find similar as they age, but a lot more geared towards their age group. And we get the parents involved in it
Mhm.
as well.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And then they typically go to a campfire that night. The next day, when you get up, there will be a slow moving to breakfast.
Mhm.
And then once breakfast is done, it kind of hit the ground running.
Yeah.
And we do multiple of the chapels. We do activity time. Usually, if the weather's really good, we get one day to swim.
Mhm.
And so we open up the pool for that and do some fun activities with the kids then. And we just kind of we pack it in. We
Yeah.
make it worth the investment of coming to this camp.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I
And the
know
kids get a first experience with canteen, which is always
yes.
one of the
Yes.
top experiences. They love
Yes.
it.
Yeah, they love the can which is exactly where I was headed of, caffeine is involved in this whole thing for the
It
adults
can be.
especially. For the
Yeah.
adults especially.
Yes.
And you'll get to help your kids go through the snack bar and get, whatever they might want. But we'll have coffee in the morning and different things like that as well. So yeah. No, it's such a great preview event just to kind of get a taste of what the whole camp thing looks like and really introduce that to the kids. So, Emily, just one more thing. What's something you're really hoping the kids might walk away with this experience at camp?
Oh man, it's hard to pick one thing. I really hope that they come away with a comfortability, I guess, around being at camp. I would say even more so around talking with their parents and with others about Jesus and
Yeah,
talking to him with each other. I think
yeah,
that's one of the biggest, like, if they're not doing that already, just to gain a little bit more comfortability in it
hmm
and to experience that with their parents is pretty cool.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, it's great stuff. So, like I say, if you have more questions, if we haven't hit them, feel free to reach out to us. But we'd love for you to come. Again, this is a wonderful camp to get started
Yeah.
with, and you'll get to come hang out with Emily and all her team as they put this event on. So, looking forward to it, and hope to see you at camp. We'll see you later.
See ya.